Hello there. We're gonna talk about this chonky lizard here today. In terms of places to use him, I'm honestly not even sure. Besides being a massive meme that you can probably use to some extent in Gear Raid 1 and Gear Dungeon, I believe it's maybe 2? I honestly don't know. He kinda bad. He doesn't have great skills overall, he's just kind of boosting his defense. There are better champions that do this. He has a defense increase, does deal some damage. I mean, most of this is offensive, besides the passive def increase, which comes from casting as permanent, and another defense increase when has his ultimate. But the problem with this is that it doesn't help at all against magic damage. So, I guess in content where there's basically only physical damage, you could make some use of him, and he might be pretty good. But overall, he's just kind of a mid tank. Gearing wise, you're probably going to want at least one defense main stat, if not more, depending on what you're building him for. If you're trying to do some form of damage build, you'd obviously want defense main stats, flat defense, and then, say, crit rate, crit damage, speed, kind of the usual. Possibly drop one of those, like the flat def, to include some HP percentage to make him a bit more useful in terms of taking hits. But that's roughly what I would go for. Artifact, again, it really kind of depends on what you're going for, and Astral Obelisk or a Goddess's Grace might be the way to go if you're going for a more damage-focused build. Whereas I would almost certainly go for Bastion Ring anytime you're using this guy as a tank, which you probably have better tanks. Awakening-wise, you honestly probably, like... If you get into A5, he might actually be good. But this is a champ I would virtually never actively pull for Awakenings. Yeah. No, he's just kind of bad. Uh, again, besides some meme content that you can do with him, he really ain't great. So, that's about it for Trusk. Cheers and have a nice one.